Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at Shiba Inu's massive growth and what exactly is happening with the coin. Did you all forget how this works? Shib's not going to up if you're looking at it. And the thing is, why Shiba Inu's price is down right now is very simply put for a simple reason. We're seeing massive declines overall, and when others are greedy, be fearful, and when others are greedy, be greedy. What this guy is saying basically is we're not seeing as much profits, and that is for a very simple reason. There's not enough social media presence, and that's your answer. That's why Shiba Inu is not at 1 cent. Shiba Inu purely relies on utility and social media presence, and we do not have enough buyers in than there are out there for whales, you know. And I've been buying every dip, and I was seeing profits with even as the slightest move up. Not financial advice, but let's go Shib Army. And right now we are seeing, you know, the most loyal buyers still buying into Shib, but we have to check what's up next. So there's a lot of things happening. Ethereum gonna be growing, you know, Ethereum potentially overtaking Bitcoin, and that's a huge thing that will decrease the Shiba Inu fees. A lot of people are not using ShibaSwap, are not using Uniswap, are not using PancakeSwap, but most of the Shiba Inu holders are in fact not using ShibaSwap. You know, if you check ShibaSwap, it only has 88,000 holders, while there's about 645,000 holders. Yes, some of them may have already sold their wallets, some of them have stopped using Shib overall, but there's at least about 300,000 active wallets, about at least 250,000 or so that are active. So if we check over here, you know, the biggest issue with the Shiba Inu is right now that ShibaSwap is simply not being used, and for a simple reason. A lot of people cannot afford high gas fees. Maybe they invested $40 and have to pay $10 in gas fees to use the swap. It's not for them. But L2 scaling solution like Shiba Inu, like the Shibarium, will help cut Ethereum gas fees and increase scalability. Very bullish for Ethereum, and you know, all of these will be great for all the tokens growing, having its own blockchain. And Shiba Inu knows that. Shiba Inu knows that we need low fees, and they're working on that. Now, this is going to be a long-term thing since the security is going to be very hard to actually provide. So Shiba Inu will have to do a lot of things before it can explode to 1 cent. But I do think it's possible as we're going more and more news. So Ethereum will overtake Bitcoin, and that will further increase the price. Both go up means really, really good, because if both of these go up, you know, the altcoin market will be worth 10 trillion at some point. And with that being said, if we see a 10 trillion market, you can expect some massive price increases for Shib as well, for anyone just buying in early, because these institutions, they're not buying small amounts. They're buying big amounts up to a few million, even sometimes up to $1 billion worth of investments. And many seem to be betting on Ethereum, and the question is often not, but when Ethereum could surpass Bitcoin as if the crypto world's top store in value. So the most important factor we see here is that Shiba Inu is still around to this day, and that's, you know, as long as it survives the bear runs, then we can finally see and get boosted by either Elon Musk, by Coinbase, by the exchange listing. There's so many things that could, in fact, help Shiba Inu. And one of them is Ethereum growing. One of them is Bitcoin growing. Yes, there's many factors on how Shiba Inu's price could change and also drop. But the devs are now communicating with us. They're making teams, and they're making sure that this will become a project that will last, you know, at least until 2025. And that's something I'm really excited for. But Green recounted that Ethereum has already gained 300% in 2021, compared with only 55% for Bitcoin, as it outperformed all other assets during the first half of the year. Is there anything that could halt its momentum? But people are now purchasing Shiba Inu, and that's something that's really exciting to me, because this will, in fact, reach 1 cent, you know, for those early buyers. We're still super early with only 212k Reddit members. So more and more are buying in because they're preparing for the NFT market. You know, they're making Shib NFTs. They're doing everything. And the NFT market is booming right now. There's no denying that. And we've been reaping all attention on the market. The plus pay to earn. Not to worry, Shib will have its time. Patience pays off while investing. So if we check over here, you know, there's a lot of issues. But what's going to happen next with Shib? After maintaining dropping trends since 16th of August, Shib USD backs its roots. The asset's price movements have analysts predicting a visit to the lows by the meme token. It is there now, but we're going to be seeing massive supports. We're going to be seeing bigger and stronger. So Shib is in fact growing, you know, by the analysts, so-called. If Shiba Inu forms a bullish trade gesture, basically if bulls come back and buy it again, it will provide a buy opportunity, which means a lot of big institutions will be coming in. The asset will confirm a trade signal if it breaks over the transcending triangle, and the meme crypto token seems to lack the catalyst needed for upsurges. Dogecoin, the leading canine-themed crypto, battles with multiple obstacles as an attempt to rally. With the current sentiment, Doge will rise, resulting in the Shib's upside movement. However, the asset might have depend on the broader market surges to explore higher levels. We're happy to have you here, and really awesome stuff. So thank you so much for dropping a like and subscribing. But Doge will rise, resulting in Shib's upside movement. So every time Doge goes up, and this is something I've been saying before, Shib also goes up. And I really love that. I do honestly love that. However, the assets might have to depend on the broader market surges to explore higher levels. So if we ever want to see 1 cent, we need to see Bitcoin at 150,000, at 200,000, which is bound to happen. It's going to be a snowball effect with all these big institutions coming in. I'm really excited for that. But survey finds 77% of Russian investors prefer Bitcoin to gold and Forex. And this is a great movement. Not a lot of people expect. We're finally going to be seeing some great movement so far. But Russian investors now look at digital financial assets as an investment tool rather than just a hype product. So it seems like Bitcoin is moving in a positive trend line as cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are getting increasingly popular with investors, apparently displacing traditional investment products, according to a new survey. Russia's Association of Forex Dealers, a local self-regulatory organization focused on the foreign exchange market, polled 502 Russian investors to find out the local investor sentiment regarding cryptocurrencies. Released on Tuesday, the survey was conducted from August 4th to August 24th, and you can see 77% said cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are the most forward-looking investments because they also give the most gains. So the changes are happening where people start investing more into Bitcoin and Ethereum and all of these coins instead of Bitcoin and Forex, because they do not give the type of gains. And every 4 years, crypto has given massive gains to anyone buying in. Imagine if you bought in any of like Ethereum or Bitcoin back in 2015. So that would be a huge increase. But the remaining 15% said they have not yet made a final decision about whether to invest in crypto. But this is definitely moving toward a positive sign, because the more people buy Bitcoin, the more they buy Shib as well. But also crypto is too big to exist outside of public policies, warns SEC chairs. SEC boss Gary Gensler believes crypto assets need to act within a publicly framework to survive over the long term. So the SEC is already talking about crypto, and he said that the global market capitalization for cryptocurrency has already surpassed 2 trillion, and if crypto is going to have any relevance 5 and 10 years from now, it's going to be within a public policy framework. History just tells you it doesn't last long outside. Finance is about trust ultimately. So, the SEC talking about crypto is a huge positive step, but they want to regulate this stuff. They really do. As they regulate it, we could see that crypto could enter the broadstream markets. And entering the broadstream markets is a huge positive uptrend for Shiba Inu. Cryptocurrencies may be fake. Who knows where they are? There's certainly something that people don't know very much about. So Donald Trump is not very keen about Shiba Inu and all of these cryptocurrencies. But in contrast, President Joe Biden has adopted a seemingly more favorable stance on cryptocurrencies, which basically means that we're going to be seeing a bigger increase in the future. Early this month, Gensler expressed his beliefs that the market needs additional authorities to prevent transactions, products, and platforms from falling between regulatory cracks. Crypto is still super early, still super volatile. That's true. But, saying that crypto is useless is not true. And this just tells me that a lot of people, even, those who made their fortunes off stocks, are still not educated about how crypto works and the power of blockchain. When talking with people, they do not understand the power of blockchain and how it could change the world. But MetaMask surpasses 10 million monthly active users as DeFi continues to surge. Demand for non-custodial wallets continue to surge amid the DeFi and NFT booms. NFT masks have been premier benefactor as active monthly users have grown 19-fold in just over a year. Ethereum wallet and browser extension, is getting more and more users, and this is a positive sign. But altcoins rally to new highs after Ethereum Bitcoin pair flips bullish, and all of these crypto coins are growing, and Shiba Inu has been growing as positive as well. And that's something I'm really excited for. With all of these cryptocurrencies growing, Shib is coming in, and the overall cryptocurrency market now stands at 2 trillion, and that's still super early, when Bitcoin's dominance rate is 42%. So that's something else. And with these big companies buying into the institutions, you know, huge funding, this is definitely a good reason. Now, Polkadot rising, we could be seeing, and when is going to be the correct time for Shib? I think we're still a long time from reaching the new at its highest. As long as we don't have, you know, that support from Elon Musk, we still need to wait a little. But that's all the news I have for today. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoyed my fast talks and basically talking more about Shib. I'll be here if you want to click that like button. You know, you should do that. But until next time, peace everyone.